All right, this is the chapter 8 practice exam, making that video for you. Let's get started with number 2. So you know that I told you guys about the formula. You can find out what the common difference is. So go ahead and plug in whatever they give you or whatever that I gave you. Okay, so knowing that the usually a sub n, we plug in the higher term. So we're gonna put a sub 35 in there, and a sub 35 is 126. So you're putting 126 in there, and for the a sub x, you put the earlier terms, which is gonna be the a sub 13, which is 60. Okay, so go ahead and put 60 in there. So which means that n equals to 35, and the x equals to 13. Okay, so 126 minus 60, this is going to be 66. On the bottom is going to be 35 subtracting 13, so that's going to be 22. So your common difference is 3. So now you can plug that into the rule. So the d equals to 3, right? Now our goal is to find out what the a sub 22 is. So you want to put a sub 22 in there. And for the a sub x, put the lower term, so that's going to be the a sub 13, which means that your x is going to be 13. Okay, so a sub 13 is going to be 60. So now you're going to plug in everything, and knowing that the since we're finding the a sub 22, which means that n equals to 22. Okay, so now let's rewrite everything. So a sub 22 is going to equal to 60 plus 22 minus 13 multiplied by 3. 22 minus 13 is equal to 9 times 3. That's going to equal to 27. So 60 plus 27, your answer is going to be 87. All right, let's check out number 6. So from 1 to 6, there are 6 terms, so which means that your n equals to 6. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and plug in 6 into all the n's. So the next thing I want to find is the a sub 1. So a sub 1, you're actually just going to plug in the m equals to 1, plug it into m. So 4 times 1 minus 6, it's equal to negative 2. Okay, this is a sub 6. So you have to also find the a sub 6. So which means that you're going to plug in 6 into m. So it makes it 4 times 6 minus 6. So that's 24 minus 6. That's 18. Okay, so go ahead and you're about to plug in 18 in here and plug in negative 2 in there. So let me go ahead and rewrite everything. So sum of 6 terms is going to equal to 6 times negative 2 plus 18 over 2. Okay, sum of 6 terms is going to equal to, we can go ahead and simplify the 2 and 6, so that makes it 3 and 1. And 2 plus 18, negative 2 plus 18 is going to be 16. So 16 times 3 is going to equal to 48. All right, so let's check out number 10. So this is a geometric. Okay, so first thing I want to do is go ahead and write down, complete the rule. And normally I told you I'm going to make the lower term the x. So I'm going to put the a sub 3 for a sub x. And I'm going to put in a sub 4 for a sub n. Okay, so which means that your n is going to equal to 4 and your x is going to equal to 3. So if you rewrite this, this is going to equal to, so knowing that a sub 4 is negative 24. So I can rewrite this as negative 24 is equal to, and then a sub 3 is positive 12. So put 12 times r to the 4 minus 3. Okay, so let's just go ahead and find r. So I have to divide it by 12 on both sides. Okay, so this is going to give me negative 2 equals to r to the first power n. So we got the common ratio equals to negative 2. Okay, so I'm going to put r equals to negative 2 right here. I'm going to erase everything. Now I'm going to use the same formula. I'm going to work and get the a sub 10. So at this point, all you need to do is go ahead and plug in a sub 10 in there. So you're going to pick one of the two to plug it into a sub x. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and put a sub 3. You can actually put a sub 4 if you want to. Okay. So knowing that the if I plug in a sub 10 into a sub n, which means that n is going to equal to 10, and then x is going to equal to 3 because I did the a sub 3, the third term. Okay, and I already know that the common ratio is negative 2, so just plug in everything. Looking for a sub 10. This is equal to a sub 3 is positive 12. Ratio is negative 2 to the 10 minus 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and work it out. So negative 2 to the 7th power. So on your calculator, you have to put negative 2. Okay, so you actually have to put, if you're using an iPhone, you have to put 2 and then you put the negative sign. And then next button you have to pick is the x to the y power. Okay, and you're going to press, because 10 minus 3 is 7, so you're going to press 7, and then you're going to put the equal sign and see what you got. You're actually going to get negative 128. Okay, well, negative 128 multiplied by 12 is going to equal to, so a sub 10 is going to equal to negative 1536. All right, so let's check on number 15. So number 15, you have to evaluate each geometric series. So basically, you just have to add them up, right? So first start, you want to go ahead and identify the n. Okay, so going from 1 to 6, there are actually 9 terms. So n equals to 9. So let's go ahead and plug in 9 into all the n's you see. Okay, and then the beauty of these type of questions is that you already know what the ratio is without solving it. It's going to be the one in the parentheses, so it's going to be negative 3. Okay, so next thing you want to do is find out what the a sub 1. Okay, so a sub 1 is going to equal to, you're plugging the first value for k, and then plug it into the expression. So that's going to be negative 3 to the 1 minus 1. So that's going to be negative 3 to the 0th power. So it's just actually going to be 1. So your a sub 1 is going to be 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out the sum of 9 terms. It's going to be 1 times 1 minus, the ratio is negative 3. And then the n value is 9 over 1 minus negative 3. Okay, so for this negative 3 to the 9th power, this is the one you press. Let me give you guys a full rundown. So you push 3, and you're going to be pressing the, if you're using an iPhone, once again, you're doing this one. Press that one. So make it negative 3, right? And then you're going to be pressing x to the y. Okay, and to the 9th power, so you're going to press 9x, and then go ahead and press enter. You should get negative 19683. Okay, for this bottom one is 1 minus negative 3, so it's actually going to be positive 4. So the whole thing is going to divide by, actually it's not the whole thing, because I'm just solving for the this part. So it's going to be 1 minus this huge negative over positive 4. Okay, so that's going to be positive 19684 over 4. And your answer is going to be 4921. All right. So So let's check out number 18. So we had to evaluate the infinite geometric series. This is actually, I think it's easier. Okay, let's get started with the ratio. This is already there. It's whatever it's in the parentheses, so it's -3/5. Okay, and then let's find out what the a sub 1 is. So a sub 1 is going to be, you plug in the first value for the n, plug it into the expression. So that's going to be -3/5 to the 1 minus 1. So it's going to be to the 0th power. So that's going to be 1. Okay, so your a sub 1 is going to be 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what the sum is. So it's going to be 1 over 1 minus -3/5. Okay, so understand that this 1 is 5/5. So you're subtracting a negative, makes it a positive. So makes everything become 1 over 8/5. So it's saying 1 divided by 8/5, you have to rewrite it as 1 multiplied by 5/8. Okay, so your answer is just going to be 5/8. All right, so this is the extra credit. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and rewrite this as 32 plus 0.32. You don't have to keep writing it, okay? You can just go ahead and write the first two terms because you can actually find out what you need. For example, this is going to be your a sub 1, okay? And in order to find the ratio, all you need to do is go ahead and put 0.32 divided by 32. Okay, so that's actually going to be r over, well, r is going to equal to, you put in a calculator, it's going to be 0.01, but I suggest you guys to put in a fraction because that's our goal, is to put in a fraction. So it's going to be 1 over 100. Okay, so that's what I'm going to plug in to my r. So if you rewrite this, this is going to be s equal to 32 over 1 minus, okay, we know that 1 is equal to 100 over 100, okay, and then subtracting 1 over 100, okay, so we have 32 over 99 over 100, okay. All right, so let me erase this part. And then next thing I want to do is go ahead and rewrite this as 32 divided by 99 over 100. Okay, you can rewrite that as 32 multiplied by 100 over 99. Okay, so it looks like I can't simplify anything. So your answer is going to be 32, or you multiply the 100. So it's 3200 over 99. That's it. That's it. Good luck. Peace out.